G'day everyone, welcome to Xrissart. I'm Chrissy, thanks for joining me. Oh, g'day Wendy, how you going? Okay, we're back to the Fantasy Galaxy painting. Jacqueline, hello there, how you going? Nice to see you, nice to see you. Okay, what I've got here, okay, first of all, the last few streams, I think a couple before we were doing the mirror, and then there was another one where I think we were doing the airship. I think it was this little airship, and then I think oh, Paulo, g'day, how you going? Nice to see you, nice to see you. And then last week we were doing this area of this this lady here, so I thought it's got to finish. I've got to finish this. Helen, hello, how you going? Welcome, welcome, nice to see you. Bonnie, hello, hello. Let me just pop out the chat so I'm not looking all over on that side. Just one moment. Heidi, how you going? Zach, I've got my nephew in, folks. Hang on a sec. I'll just do this for a moment. Okay. Just hang on a sec, nearly there. Okay. All right, hang on a sec. All right. Oh, let me see. Hang on. Oh, goodness. Computer, come on. All right. Okay. Who have we got? Who have we got? It's Zach. Okay. Now, so, sorry, just for the people that were just popping in, just to recap. I've got the music on, and hopefully it's not too loud. If it's annoying you, please let me know. So I was just saying that there was one point we were doing the mirror, and then we did the airships, and then last week I was doing the lady here, and so I thought I've got to finish this. I'm sick and tired of looking at it. Totally sick and tired of looking at it. So I thought, you know what? I'll finish all the details, and that's what we're going to do today. And I want to do the stars. But before I do the stars, Dean, another nephew that's come in. G'day, mate. How you going? Steve, g'day, mate. How you going? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is the stars. And what I'm going to use is a white pastel. This is Unison. I'm going to use a blade. And I'm going to use some pastel pencils. And I'm also going to use glassine paper. So what I'm going to do is use the knife and just put some, Lindy, g'day, how you going? Welcome, nice to see you, nice to see you. And so what I thought to do, oh, by the way, sorry, Lindy, I'm just sort of explaining what I'm doing, because that's it. I'm sick and tired of looking at this. It's done. I'm just going to do the details, and that's it. So then I thought, sorry, I'm going to use the knife, the blade, the pastel, and I'm just going to crush it and then just do nice little details with my pastel pencil. And there's there's a hand here which is not looking too good, but I left it on purpose so I could actually concentrate on the hand. Right, but before I go on, can I just say I'm terrified? I'm terrified. The reason why I'm terrified is because I've done a few galaxy paintings, but ones that I haven't done, I don't have on my YouTube channel, but one was with an oil painting, and that was really good because all I needed to do was just get my brush and just, you know, just flick the paint and then blobs, and it was just really good. But in this situation, and I've done a pastel one as well, so yeah, just a bit scared. Oh, don't be terrified. Be Nike and be confident. Yeah, all right, okay. Sometimes I just want to close my eyes and open them and it'll all be over. But anyway, that's it. All right. Okay. First of all, I'm going to put my glasses on. Oh, and Yeah, just do it, says Dean. Yeah, all right. Okay, all right. Okay. But what I want to do is I want to cover this area here because I don't want to do silly things here. I'll do that. I'm going to cover this. What is the size of this picture? Okay, it is about 40 centimeters by 50 centimeters. Hang on, before we go any further, here, look, I'll show you. Oh, well, you can't really see, but this is, there's that bit. Wendy says, what do you want to see? Maybe you'd be better off if you can't. It is, what is it? It is stars after all. Stars after all. Okay. Maria, hello. Welcome. Nice to see you here. I'm finally managed to get to a live stream. Yeehaw. Good on you. Fantastic. And then this bit here. So, yeah. So. And look at me. I look very tiny compared to these other people here. I look like a little midget, don't I? Very tiny. Anyway, sorry. I'm just being silly. Okay. So, let's cover this because I don't want to do anything horrible there. And I might just cover these bits here because I'm just going to work on here. Maybe I should move this down. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Will, hello. Hey there, everyone. Just getting ready for the Inktober stream. Really like how this piece came along. Been a while since I saw it. Well, you'll be proud of me, Will. I've actually nearly finished it. Here we go. One more time. Okay, and I'm doing stars. So this is scary. This is my scary bit. So I'm just putting my, yeah, let me just do that. Okay. That and that for the time being. Okay. I'll just get my my reference too, so it gives me an idea of what I should be doing. It's not too many stars, but just enough. Okay. Ooh. I think, do I need concentration? Maybe. Okay, all right. I'm just going to do bit by bit and see what happens. So, this is what I want to do. I just want to see if you, yeah. Okay, very proud, looks awesome. Thank you very much. Mecha Boxable, Stephanie, hello, nice to see you here. Jen, nice to see you here. Hello. Christine, thanks for popping by, sweetie. Nice to see you. Yay, made it. Hold your hand up higher from the paper. Hey, how? Hold. Higher. Yeah. Like this. Is this what you mean? Okay. All right. So, you remembered. Oh, okay. When scraping the pastel. Okay, what action should I be doing? Oh, up higher like that. Ah. Oh, I see what you mean now. Yep, I gotcha. Well, I've already got some there, so I might put some here. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll just do that. For the, okay, that's it. I'm going to do some damage here. I feel it. Okay, here we go. G'day, Lindy. How you going? I was thinking you ought to scrape the pastel onto a into a container and put it in a salt shaker and shake over the piece. What a fantastic idea! I never thought of that. Or take pinches of it and sprinkle. Oh, fantastic! You'll get more spread of the dust, so the stars don't cluster together so much. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. Oh, mind you, I forgot my vacuum cleaner because I need to scrape some of this off. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now, okay, all right, okay. Sorry, I just want to make sure that, take this, all right, so, I think, oh yeah, okay. There we go, yes. Okay. This piece is fascinating. Love the concept. Helen, hello. Are you working on Pastelmat? Yes, I am. This is my go-to paper. Everyone must be sick and tired of me or sick and tired of me talking about it, because it is my Coffee Cat. Hello there. Nice to see you here. This is wonderful. Look, all our art friends. Okay. All right. Okay. You know what? Give me a moment. Oh, hang on a sec. Oh gosh. I just want to. I want to get rid of this pastel. Oh, hang. I shouldn't be doing this. Okay. I know I shouldn't be doing this. Okay. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is do some lovely big twinkly stars. And what I'll do is, let me see. Oh, Jacqueline, hello, nice to see you here. I'm so mesmerized by this piece of art. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's nice. Hope, okay, all right. So what I'll do here, I've got a few pencils and I don't want to do white straight away. I want to do grey and build up with the white, and I've sharpened. Look how lovely and sharp my pastel pencils are. This is not normal. That's what I've used. Okay, Jacqueline wants to know what I'm going to work on next. What I'm going to work on next is I've got two things. I'll be doing one of my cards, redoing one of my cards, which is the Queen of Clubs, and I'm going to do one of Anne's drawing creatures. So I'm tossing up between the two. It's like, you know, my horse dear. So yes, Dean, keep up the good work, mate. Thanks for the super chat. That's very nice of you. Look at that. You're almost making me blush. Okay, so here we go. I've got these, and which is Derwents aren't my favourite, but the reason why I like it is because of the colour, the shade. So I'll just get some more glassine because I just don't want to muck what I'm going to do. I'm off. I'm off to get some shut eye night all. See you later, Dean. Nice to see you. Isn't it good when family come around? Okay, so I'm just going to do this very lightly for the time being, and then I'll just build up on it. Okay. So, and it's just lightly, I'm just lightly placing my stars, and then I'll just go really light on them. Okay. And there'll be even twinkles on my mirror, just twinkles around here. So I'm just placing these. Okay. And probably around here. Okay, yeah, so that's going to be one of my next projects. It's one of the two, but I thought because the drawing creatures and the Inktober is on during October, I might just do that first and then do my cards. The background music is awesome, really fits. Oh wow, I think, well, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, very steampunk, doesn't it? Is it? Yeah. All right. Okay. So, and this one is actually a very big one here. This one's going to be a real big one. So just placing this here. Probably one in here. So just placing them. Wendy, love what you're doing. Can't wait to see your next piece. When will you next live stream? When will your next live stream be? What date is it? The 17th. Probably I'm going to have another one and have another go on the weekend, but it'll be an early one because a few people from the UK, I'm trying to get times where people can, who have said to me, oh, they either just miss it. And thank you for the super chat, Wendy. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to say thank you. Oh my gosh, this is all, I'm blushing actually, you naughty girl. G'day, g'day Gary, how you going? Nice to see you. Have to go. We'll watch the whole video when I get back from work. Have a great day. Thanks for popping by, Helen. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, a few stars here. Okay, so I'm just placing some will be further back than others. Leslie, hello Leslie, nice to see you here. Nice to see you here. Maria says, Chrissy, this is wonderful. I love steampunk. Well, it's I think it's one of the first times that I've done steampunk actually. It just the characters actually caught my eye, and you know, my head's all airy fairy sometimes, so you know. Okay, let me see, and we've just got a few here as well. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, we can have something there as well. Jelena, hello. I'm working, but keeping an eye out for when the boss turns up. Okay, well you do that. You probably need eyes behind your head. That's what I think. Sometimes. Do you think you would do another big one in the near future? Yes, of course. I have another one ready to go. Stephanie says, I think it's time for me to sleep as well. I'm glad to got to catch the stream again. Good night. See you later, Stephanie. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Now, let me see. I'll just, and also, let me see. I'm also going to use a frosted, again, this is Derwent. Don't like the pastel pencil itself, but I like the color. What can I say? Yeah. So, okay, I'll see how I go here. Hang on, I don't need that. And I think the lighter ones make it look like they're just a little bit further back. Okay. Yeah, so yes, definitely I've got another one planned, a really big one, but I've got a couple of big ones on the way actually. One is like a really big one, and it's probably about a meter, about 100 centimeters wide, probably about 70 centimeters or 60 centimeters high, and it's one that that is part of my element playing card collection, and it's mainly for the packaging that I'm doing. So yeah, and that's a real biggie, and that's actually going to take me a while. I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to live stream that, but I'll probably you'll probably see snippets of it. What time? Oh, okay. Okay, the stream on Saturday is it'll be something like probably about 7 o'clock Eastern Australian Standard Time. So when I put it, sorry, AM, and when I set that event, if you click the bell icon, it usually will tell you what it is in your country or in your region or in your state. Yeah, and also I think I might use this one. Yeah, trying to make even the mirror sparkle. Yes. Okay. Yes, and so I might do the animal one there. I'm not sure, the creature. Okay. All right. Now, I mentioned before, like, I was scared to do the stars. But I've got a question for you, and I just wanted to know how you feel about it, because I can tell you now, when I first started, I just wanted to know, do you guys get scared before you start a project? This is something that's always on my mind. It doesn't have to be like a pastel painting. It could be a color pencil painting. It could be an oil painting, acrylic. Do you guys get scared when you're you know, just before you start something? Gary says, it doesn't matter what time, it's wine o'clock. Actually, speaking of wine o'clock, it is definitely wine o'clock here. Cheers, everyone. Definitely needed it tonight. Let me see. Okay, so okay, and I'm going to do this fellow's hand as well. Bonnie, hello Bonnie. Yes, I'm not, I didn't see you. Is this the first time you're coming into the chat? Yes, all the time, especially if I use Medium, which I'm not very familiar with. Oh, I must have missed you coming in. I'm so sorry. Oh no, I did say hello to you actually. Now, oh gosh, there's something wrong with me. Normal stuff, sorry. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Jan, I will admit that ink scares me because it's so permanent and hard to fix when you make a mistake. Maria says, I totally get scared, especially a commission. Absolutely. Oh, I would be terrified myself. All good. You great? Yeah, I thought I did. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I suppose that comes down to confidence, for me, that is. I don't know how everyone else feels about it, but for me, it's probably confidence. You know, like I'll pick probably a very difficult thing to do, although it's planned, and nothing. Oh, Essie, hello, nice to see you. Lovely to see you here. Welcome. Yeah, it's yes, yeah. How was I saying now? I just lost my track. Actually, got all excited there for a moment. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's right. Confidence. So I think it could be a confidence issue with me. So I don't know, but yeah. Okay, Steve says, I do get apprehensive, but I'm learning to remember what Will says, and that's plan and prepare well. Yes, absolutely. I think the better I get at that, the less I'll feel apprehensive, and that's right. And that's the only thing that I think actually got me going with something, when I tackle something that's just, you know, just a little bit out there and a little bit difficult. So yes, I agree, planning, and I did plan. I tell you what, I looked at this before I started for a very long time. Yes, absolutely. Trying to get the okay. And there's also like a bit of purple around here I want to put down. Yeah. Okay. And mind you, I can't wait to start my new projects too. After you. Gary says, what size is this? It looks huge. It's 40 centimeters by 50 centimeters wide and 40 centimeters high. Yeah. Because I have worked on really big ones too as well. My two Joker cards, they're really big. They're like about 70 centimeters by 50 centimeters, and they're on Pastelmat board. Now that one was, those two were a doozy, and they're on my YouTube site actually. Okay. All right. Okay. How do you know when to stop and not overdo it? Now that's a very good question. What I do is now I would probably look at my stars and I would think, okay, I think now is probably the time to not add any more, go away and then come back. And if I think I've put too many, right, I have got my trusty kneaded eraser, which is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So I can just pick up, oh, then I pick up the other pastel as well, but you know what I mean, you get the idea. So there's always those sorts of things. So at the moment I'm just doing sparkles, and yeah. Paulo says, it's very difficult to me to lay a second layer mainly in watercolors. Okay. Do you mean like glazing? Paulo. Jelena says, I'm missing my pastel work. I don't have the time to do both Inktober and my pastel. I try to rush my ink jobs to get on my pastel, and then it's time for bed. I know. Oh, Elise, hello. How you going? No, look, I do understand, Jelena. You know, particularly when you've got a full-time job, it's a bit hard to, you know, how do you spread yourself to do all of these things? Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, one step at a time. At least you're not bored, you know, like you've got lots to do. My head's buzzing with projects. I've got like so many projects. There's no way. There's no way I can finish what I want in the time that I've got. So, okay. Andrea, hello, sweetie. How you going? Nice to see you. This is so pretty, especially the stars. Nice to see you, darling. Nice to see you here. What does everyone do for work? Well, I'm a receptionist at an electrical engineering company. I couldn't be further from an artistic thing that I'm doing. So there you go. This is and I'm mainly down here. I'm mainly in my art space. Probably have dinner, make sure that the family's okay, and then I'm down in my art space doing artwork. So yes, definitely. Okay, there's someone actually, and I've got something to show you. I had someone who sent me an email, a lovely art friend, and was asking me about, so I'm just having a break at this because I just don't want to, I'm just going to have a think about how many stars I want to put. And of course, for those who know that I work with these brushes a lot, and someone was asking me, how do you clean your brushes? And I said, well, I use a brush cleaner or detergent. Hang on, just let me put my people ask me here, hang on, here we go. I dry brush clean, I don't know how to say that now, but I clean my brushes dryly on a paper towel like you would a soft tool, exactly like that. And look at that. There's so much pigment in this that I could be here forever just doing that. So, so I use the incredible brush cleaner. This stuff is fantastic for all of those people who paint with oils, acrylics, you name it. It comes off your clothes and everything. It is fantastic. So I recommend this for when you're cleaning your brushes, your oil brushes, acrylic brushes. Elise says, I'm doing particularly wonderful today. I always feel so happy when you greet me excitedly. I know, it's a habit. I can't help it. Curious if everyone has creative jobs, or is art your only creative outlet? And I know, Christine, you've got a big job because you homeschool. So that is so you would be very, very busy for sure. Paulo says, not a problem glazing. I just kind of abandon them after the first layer. Well, it takes me a looking time to apply the second layer. Okay. Wow, never guessed that, Chrissy. Okay. Really feel into the social media trap of comparing my work with other people, especially in Inktober. Oh, gosh. Oh, got to say that properly. But I have reached enlightenment and realised I'm doing the best I can, and that's okay. Absolutely, Alice. Absolutely. Nanette, nice to see you here. G'day to you. Loving the steampunk feel. Christine says, Elise, you are too hard on yourself, and your places are wonderful. So, okay. Let me see. Yep. Steve says, I work for a private animal shelter. I take care of property, home, and the animals when the owners are away. It's like a secondary family to me. Oh, that's lovely, Steve. That's nice. Anne, g'day. How you going? I was just talking about you. Were your ears burning? Because I was talking about you a little while ago. Hi, you sunshine. This painting looks awesome. It's almost finished. Yes. Thank goodness it's finished. Almost. Wow, Chrissy, that looks great. Thank you very much. Is that sold? Is that sold just online? Oh, this, you can get it, yeah. You can find it on Amazon for around $10. I buy mine from my local art shop. It is Australian, but these are the people that make Artilia acrylics. It's this mob, yes, but I definitely recommend this. Yeah, true, Chrissy. We stay busy. Yes. Okay, so I just thought I wanted to share this quick tip, that's all. I recommend it for sure, for sure. So brushes, paintbrushes, you name it. So, okay. All right, so I'm going to leave my stars there for a moment because I don't want to do too many, and I know that I will, but I've got to work on this hand. See this guy? I'm retired, but still don't get enough time to paint a lot. That's okay. Keep on keeping on. Work in a software company in an international marketing and get to work with a lot of artists. Wonderful. Which makes me really happy. That's wonderful. I'll have to look into it. Thank you for sharing. Absolutely. That stuff is, it is incredible. It's such a corny name, but it is incredible. When I first started using it, I thought to myself, there's no way. And I started getting paint off my clothes even at the time. So they're not the ones that I need. I need something else. Here we go. The hand. You know what I'm like with the hands. I'm horrible with hands. But anyway, here we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let me see. I've got more questions. I've got more questions. Of course, I've got my little brown book. This is where I write all my notes. So hang on a sec. Here we go. Yes. And that's what I wanted to also ask. When you have your artwork, do you guys get bored very quickly? I just wanted to ask. Because I know, and I suppose that happens when you get impatient. I think that's what it is. I start to get impatient, but I don't get bored of it. I actually get sick and tired of looking at it sometimes. So that's what it is with me. Let me see. Jan says, I'm a full-time college student and mum and taxi driver. Oh, yes, most mums are taxi drivers, aren't they? Nanette says, put a glove on him if you don't like his hand. Actually, you know what, Nanette? That's a bloody damn good idea, actually. If the hand doesn't work out, that's what I just might do. I'm going to get the... all right. Oh, something happened there? No. Is something all right? Oh, something happened. Sorry. I don't know what happened there. Let me see. Am I having a problem here? Oh, sorry. Have I done something? I've done something. Here we go. Sorry. You guys okay now? Let me see. Something happened. Okay. Never mind. All right. Yeah. No, I think I fixed it now, so that's okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Something happened. I pressed a button. That's what I did. I pressed a button. Okay, sorry. Here we go. I just need to here we go. Right. I'm just trying to get my there we go. I've got it now. Just trying to get my reference photo. I did something I shouldn't have done. Sorry. Here we go. Yeah, so you know, pressing buttons gets you in trouble every time. Yes, it does. Hello, Leslie. Leslie? Did I miss someone? No? No, maybe not. Maria says, at the moment, I'm right out of my comfort zone as I've been asked to do a dragon. Oh, wonderful. I usually get asked to do animal portraits, so get a reference pic. Not many dragon references pics out there. So what have you guys been talking about? Trying to check out the comments. Oh, okay. Talking about being scared when you're... have you ever been scared when starting a new piece? I find myself, I do get scared sometimes, especially when I know that it's going to be difficult. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And sorry, going back to what Maria was saying, at the moment I'm right out of my comfort zone. With the dragons, if you Google dragons, there's lots. I'm just wondering where you're looking, perhaps. Maybe Maria. I think it's something about this stream and how alcohol makes everything better, says Elise. Yes, well. Okay. Will says, if you are struggling colouring in the hand, block in the dark shapes. Try ignoring that you're colouring a hand. Okay, shapes and colours, shapes and colours, shapes and colours, shapes and colours. Yes, yes, okay. Well, in that case, this is a funny shape here, so that's what I'll do this. It's a star shape. Good point. There you go. Thanks, Will. That's exactly right. Okay. And this sort of it's a bit dark here. And this is, I'm using a Conti pastel pencil here. Jan says, I know that things can become laborious, but I've never got totally bored as of yet. Okay. When I say bored, I mean not bored of art, but bored of the piece. And I suppose if you've got another project buzzing in your head, I think that's what happens. Yes. Yeah. Okay, and this is another shape. Here we go. Like a funny shape here. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay. So what, okay, Anne says, I stopped doing commissions because that got too stressful, kind of scary when there is money involved. Yeah, yeah, and plus you may not enjoy the process too as well. And also some new technique or concept sometimes scares me, but usually then I paint the piece in my head multiple times and kind of mentally practice it beforehand. Yes, yeah. Jan says, yes, that is what I meant to. Oh, okay. Oh, but I work on 2 or 3 projects at a time, so maybe that is why I'm not bored of them. Yes, and I do that too sometimes. I work on a couple of things at the same time, particularly, mostly with oils I do that because I'm just waiting for certain things to dry. I find that that's what happens to me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm having another look at my stars here, and I'm not quite sure at the moment how I feel about them. I probably need to walk away and Coffee Cat says, I hardly ever did commissions, but it's just so stressful, isn't it? It is stressful, isn't it? Yes, of course. That's too smart. And they say that practicing something in your mind uses the same parts of the brain as actually doing it. That's genius. Absolutely. That is genius, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Oh boy. Me and hands don't mix. Me and hands definitely don't mix. Actually, this comes out. This tucks in. Sorry, bosses here have to go. Okay, Jelena. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping by. I think you've done quite well, actually. Okay. All right. Shapes. Shapes. It's not a hand. It's not a hand. Okay, that's rectangular there. That's rectangular there. That goes down here. All right, I'm going to have to do it this way and then there we go. Here we go. Okay. And let me see what, oh, okay. Okay. All right. And can I just say, this color here, it's called Saffron. It's from Derwent, and it's a color which I use quite a lot for highlights with skin tones. Scratchy, but again, I like the color, so I just thought I'd mention that as well. Let me see. Okay, let me see. I love books. What suggestions? Okay. Steve says, I try and practice in my mind too, but I end up getting a headache from all the erasing. Ah, yes. Okay. You are so funny, Steve. So funny. So funny. Very funny. Gary says, how do you find the Conti pencils? I have a set, but you never see anyone use them. Okay. These are like a hard like, you know, the hard soft pastels. That's what it reminds me of, because look at the core as compared, look how thick they are compared to, say, for example, the Carbothellos or the Brunzil or the Pit Pastel. They are harder, and I think I find them a bit scratchy sometimes, but maybe that's me. I'm not sure. Maybe that's me. So, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think that could be me more than anything else. Okay, so more funny rectangles going this way, going this way. Okay. Okay. And here we go. And I think I see some shadows here. Oh, and this is, and I also actually wanted to bring up a point. I wanted to ask a question, another question. I find the Derwents are a bit scratchy. Maria says, feeling less restrained by commissions is why I too a dragon, but still stressful. Pet commissions are almost all I have time to do. Sometimes I get bummed out because I'd want to do other types of art, but without them I couldn't do art at all, so no complaints. Okay. There's another thing I wanted to ask as well, and I was only just thinking about it when I drive to work. I think about all of these things. Like I think so many things aren't. Actually, I'm going to use a brush now. Oh, hang on. And I just wanted to smooth certain areas out. I wanted to ask, I was actually reviewing my work. I was actually thinking about my progress. And I was actually wanted to, and it was something that I just wanted to ask people in the chat. I was thinking about my progress, and what I'm trying to say is that without practice, it's very hard to produce something decent unless you're a genius and you just go and you can just and which happens, of course. But I just wanted to find out, are there any cringe pieces of artwork that you have done in the past, and if you were to put them in comparison to the level, the stage that you are now, have you guys ever done that? And I just wanted to ask that question. Gary says, my favourite pastel pencils is Caran d'Ache, then Carbothello, then Pitt. Jan says, I really need to find a good set of colours. I would love a list of colours you all use for skin, face and such. Wonderful. Hello, Payam. Welcome. Nice to see you here. Drawing very good. Thank you very much. Everything I do is cringe piece, says Wendy. Because, and I know... Yeah. Well, you see, when I discovered pastels, I've actually got a few images which later on I just want to show you, and which I'm not terribly proud of when I look at it. But the only thing I think about is my progress, and I just, yeah. So I'm going to show you, and I just wanted to know how you. You know, how you guys feel about some of your old stuff. Do you pull it out and have a look and see how you've progressed? So, yeah. Okay, Steve says, I am enjoying spending time with Christine on live streams. Yes, I've popped onto your live streams from time to time when I can catch you. I always just miss you, Christine. She's doing an older black lab dog, and it's very informative and just downright enjoyable. Absolutely, I've seen it. Wendy says, I'm with you, Gary. You should give Giocondas a try. I'm actually going to get those. I've heard so much about them that I will. And Nanette says, Inktober has been really good for me. There is something to be said for practicing every day. Absolutely. Oh, look, I so agree. You know, like I've come a long way from since I started, and I've got a long way to go, but I'm just very happy with what I'm going through at the moment. So... And, you know, you discover things as you do things. Oh, g'day, Sarah. How you going? How you going? Nice to see you here. All right. So, let's have a look at his hand. Sometimes, like, I just got to... yeah, that might be looking okay so far. So can I just show you? This is what I mean. So when I started with pastels, sorry, before I started with pastels, or before I discovered pastels, I was doing some oil paints and stuff like that. But when I discovered pastels, I just want to show you something, which is actually embarrassing, really. Oh, here we go. Now, okay. What do you think of that one? Now, can I just explain myself here? This is when I wanted to do, start with faces and stuff like that. I was so petrified of doing eyes and anything to do with a face that this is what I came up with. Now, this is probably about, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago, something like that. So this is definitely cringe stuff, but this is when I was discovering pastels. So there's that, and now, and sorry, hang on a sec, let me see. And then after, this is when I discovered PanPastels. And then I decided that I should get brave and start painting faces. So, and then I started from there. So I just wanted to see, you know, what you guys, if you guys were ever in that situation, because I tell you what, and I still feel like I am. Chrissy, you have definitely progressed. Thank you, Nanette. Oh, nice. Let me know what you think of the Brunzil. Yes. Who's using Brunzil? Who's got Brunzil? Gary's got Brunzil. Yes, I love them. They're one of my favorites. One can surely see progress. Yes, that's a nice way to put it, Paulo, sorry. A very nice way to pull it. Put it. Yeah. Okay, so. All right. Okay, I'm going to look back at my stars again. And also, where I've got, see how there's this transition? I wanted to put some different details of pencil. So, again, braving this. So, I have to get my, okay, here we go. I just need to get some, now this is all a bit scary. Actually, what I might do is, instead of using pastel pencil, I'm going to use PanPastels. Is it orange? Here we go. So, this is like a dark orange. Okay, I really love the girl's face of the butterfly one. Oh, thank you so much. Agree, Elise. The colours in the butterfly girl, beautiful piece. Thank you so much. Elise says, where you get the inspiration of this? Where did I get the inspiration of this one? I don't know. Is the answer. I have no idea. It just came to me. I wanted to do a galaxy painting, but I wanted to show something. I didn't want to. I wanted to show another world, and that there's there's no end and then there's no beginning. So, and then that's when all of these ideas started coming to me. G'day, Gabor. Nice to see you here. This looks great. I love the landscape in the mirror. Yes, needs a little bit more detail, but yes, thank you so much. See, that's another world. Bit weird. Okay, Christine says, how did you do picture in picture like that? You mean the picture in the mirror? Is like, well, it was a mirror, but then I decided to cut out the, not put the reflection and make it so it's another world. I think, is that what you mean? Kayomi says, Paulo, the Caran d'Ache are top-notch pastel pencils too, so creamy, but Koh-i-Noor Giocondas are a good budget alternative. I'm actually going to buy those. I'm sick and tired of people saying Gioconda and I'm not getting them, and I should get them. Fine Arts using OBS for streaming software. Is that what you mean? Oh, do you mean the software that I'm using, Christine? Avatar, Renji, hello there, how you going? Nice to see you. I had a drawing class last night, pretty cool, wonderful. Lucky you. I wonder, what were you drawing? Okay, what am I doing? This is what... Okay, it sort of goes a bit like this. Okay. What does OBS mean? OBS is a software package that we use for live streaming. It's something broadcasting, oh gosh, what is it? Something broadcasting something. Open broadcasting software. There you go. I almost said it without moving my lips. Well, I'm off to my own stream now. Is it bad that I don't want to keep up the beautiful work, Chrissy? Oh, thank you so much, Will. Don't worry. I'll be finishing up soon and I'm coming onto yours as well. Hey, everybody. Oh, Avatar says, I was drawing a foot using the Berg technique. I think it was called. Okay, I don't know the Berg technique. Please explain. Heidi says, hey everybody, don't forget to tap for Chrissy for the great live stream. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Heidi. I took out my first drawing the other day and compared it to what I'm doing now. All I can say is, wow, yes, yes, this is what I mean. This is what I've been trying to say. Brenda, g'day there. How you going? Nice to see you there. G'day, Alan. Look, I've got relatives here. G'day, Al. How you going? Nice to see you here. Thank you, Wendy. I may need help. I'm technically impaired. Ah, yes. Yes, I know this too well. It's not easy, OBS, and understanding all the buttons and the things that you should press and the things that you should or shouldn't press. I have a habit. I'm a button presser, and I press too many buttons, and that's why I get myself into trouble. Elise says, Chrissy, it'll be cool if you use your other pieces, like the other piece of yours that was inspired by an old artist, the melted clock. Oh yes, that one, shown in the mirror like a preview to our other works. Ah yes, the elephant sitting on a tree, and there's a lady and she's poking out of the painting. Ah yes, I know the one that you mean. Okay. Everyone say hello to Al or Alan. He's my brother-in-law, so there you go. Nice to have family in. Brenda, picture looking great. Thank you so much. See you in a mo, says Maria. I like that we've got the same art friends. That's nice. There we go. Pushes way too many. Yes, I pushed too many buttons. Avatar says, you start off by seeing the straight lines in the curved lines. Then you draw them to use as a guide when you draw curves. After that, you draw the curves, then add the tone. Oh, that's interesting. Anne says, that's why you have Wendy to help you with your tech issues and nag you when you press wrong buttons. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Wendy is my help desk, actually. In fact, she's a lot of people's help desk. So, had to explain in chat. Yeah, no, that's good. No, I like that. I must look into that, Avatar. Thank you so much for explaining. Okay, then. Okay. All right. Mind you, what I'm doing now is actually quite scary too, because and I need another brush now. I need another brush. I'll just get a little brush. Here we go. I don't know. I think, can you see what I'm doing? Because some of this painting is out of shot. Okay. Nanette says, are you an artist too? No, he's not an artist, but very creative. He fixes just about everything and can do so many good things like that. Jan says, I'm still learning every day, and I absolutely love learning from all of my artist mentors. You are all amazing and so inspirational and knowledgeable. Oh, everyone here has so much to offer, so much to offer. If one hasn't tried one thing, the other one has, and oh, it's just fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. Wendy says, are you going to put stars behind the guy? Don't know. I'm thinking. I'm not sure. Could I be scared? Oh, actually, he needs a few stars, actually, but maybe some of these ones. Oh, okay. No, they're stuck down there. Okay. All right. Okay. This is all very scary what I'm doing. But yeah. Actually, I'm going to have to put some stars over there. You're right. It's actually niggling at me now, and I will. Okay. As always, say mistakes are your teacher. Don't throw away the lesson. Ooh, I like that. Christine says, so true. Jan, love the art community too. No one is greedy with their knowledge, and everyone still produces unique work. Wonderful. Nanette says, there are so many mediums to try to master. Currently, I'm working with Inktense and I'm learning so much. Absolutely. They're fantastic to work with. Cece, hello. How you going? Nice to see you. Hello. Wow, this looks amazing. You should make it a giveaway, and I should win this. Absolutely turned out beautifully. Thank you so much, Cece. Okay. All right, so now I'm actually going to make my stars. I'm looking at some of these stars and they need punch. Renata, hello, hello, nice to see you here. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you here. Jan says, I make stars by just doing dots in those smaller areas with the colours that, like from my coloured pencils or pan pastels on the brush. Yes, yes. You mean like this. See, because I've done a few here. I think that's what you mean. Yeah. And what I might do if I see some, I can probably pick some up with my kneaded eraser as well. Al says, how do you do the stars? Well, what I did was, some of the stars, I used a blade and I used my soft pastel and I just scraped some off, and I used this glassine paper and I just pressed, and that's how I did that. So that's one type of one. And the other one is just with pastel pencils. So, and that's how I did that. And that might be just a bit too much, that one. Thank heaven for... like the picture, the more you do, even more. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Renata. That's very nice of you to say that. I guess I do it more like stippling. Yes. See the star next to the guy, make the others look like that. Like that one. Hang on. Make the others look like that. I feel some of the larger stars are too blobby in the middle, if that makes sense. Yes, I agree actually. And what I might do is I might just have to pick some up. No? I think this is not working. Okay, I'm still going ahead. I'm still looking. Hang on. I know I'm all over the place because I am all over the place. But I'm going to have to walk away from this at some point. Shannon, hello there. How you going? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Is it way past your bedtime, Shannon? Okay. All right. Okay. I think I'm going to make the mirror. I need to make the mirror sparkle, and I think that will be it. Dang, who is in Will's stream? Oh. Okay. All right. Well, I'll be finishing up soon, actually, so we can all just go whoom over there. That's what we could do. I just want to make the mirror sparkle just a little bit. Will starts in 15 minutes. Okay. Yeah, but you know what Will's like. He starts like about, you know, he says 12 o'clock, but then he starts earlier. We know that of him. We can go raid Will when she's done. Yes. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. And I need a brighter yellow, I think. I need more sparkle. That's what I need, more sparkle. So I'm pretty serious. I love that. Oh, thank you, CC. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you to say that. Is it sparkling? Not sure. I have to find out. I'm going to put this away for a little bit, or let it sit on my easel for a little bit. Because let me see. Marion, hi. Hello, how you going? Nice to see you here. Sorry, I didn't realise you were streaming tonight. Your painting looks amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I tell you what, it's taken a long time to finish it. How many streams have we done with this one? You must be bored of looking at it. Will hasn't started just yet. Okay. All right. Someone should keep an eye out. Okay. Will it be for sale? Prints? Yes, most definitely. I can organise prints. Probably put it on Redbubble, and because I've got a Redbubble account. I've actually got a few which I'm actually going to put on. But yes, definitely for sale. Absolutely. And you can actually, with Redbubble, you can actually have the prints, and you can buy a print, or you can buy metal prints as well, and you can have them either prints or framed. Yes, so that would be something. Nanette says, what do you have planned after this one? Yes, I have two things planned. One of them is I'm going to do another. I'm still watching. My neighbour just started drilling. Oh, funny, Will. Oh my gosh. Nanette, sorry. I've got two things which I've got planned. I'm thinking of doing another creature, like, you know, like the horse deer. This is like the one Anne from Fine Art, Anne's list of creatures. I've got one which I've got my eye on, which I want to do, and another one of my cards. Happy hour, says Nanette. Oh, that's so funny. So funny. Yes. Hopefully this is sparkling a little bit more now. Not sure. I don't want to do too much, otherwise I'm going to get into trouble. I feel it in my bones. Okay. All right. Oh gosh. Here we go. I think I might let me see. Will, you poor thing. Yes, his neighbour. I know, we all joke about his neighbour. Yes. Anne says, yeah, so looking forward to that creature. Yes. Oh, and everyone, please go have a look at Anne's Instagram. She has got some wonderful, oh my gosh, wonderful, I can't say this word enough, wonderful creatures that she's done, and she's right in the middle of it, and yeah, you're just going to have a look. It would be under Fine Art Anne for sure. Yes, for sure. Go over and have a look and try some of her creatures. Jan, Redbubble? Something else to look into. Yes. Redbubble is a place where you can upload your images, and you can have prints done, all sorts of merchandise done, mobile phone covers, books, wall hangings, t-shirts, clothes, hoodies, you name it, all that type of stuff. So, and I need to update mine, and so that's what I'll do. Sarah says, Chrissy, not that I'm enabling you, but you can get iridescent pastels for sparkle. Yes, I have. I don't use them as much. I do have them. But yes, very good point. Christine says, I miss the creatures. I'm going to do them even after Inktober eventually. Oh, yes, definitely, because there's a few which I want to go back, which I haven't done, which I'd like to do. Anne says, will it be the snow leopard? Yes. How did you know that? Did I tell you that? Yes, I'm doing that. The snow leopard and bighorn sheep. That's the one. Now, did I tell you? I can't remember if I told you that. Shannon says, I wasn't creeping, Chrissy. I just joined your stream. Went to a jam night at the new Lambton pub. Okay, that's a local pub. Did 2 drawings. Gave them to the musos only because they asked. Wow, wonderful. Okay, Wendy, I'll have a bottle of wine ready. I have my eye on doing a Hordeer. Oh, absolutely. Give it a go. I'd like to see your version of it. That would be wonderful. Gary says, what was the site you mentioned where you post your art for sale? Redbubble. Redbubble. If you go into my website and you click, there's a little Redbubble sign. You'll click that, or just Google it. You'll see it. You'll see it. Fine Art Ann says, Chrissy, but now there will be a few days when I will not be uploading because we are going to St. Petersburg tomorrow. Okay, no problem. Oh my gosh, you've done so many. I have cool t-shirts from Redbubble. There you go. When I get time, I'll put some designs on there too. And Anne says, because that is something I'm looking forward doing myself. Okay. Right. I need to get all of you on Instagram. Yes. Yeah. Have you got Instagram, CC? Find us, and find me, and I'll follow you. And I think Anne says, and I think I did have a discussion about that creature with someone. Maybe it was with you. Yes, I think so. But that's the one. Yeah, it could be. So this is it. I'm not going to touch it now for a while. I'm leaving that hand alone for a bit. But yes, I think that is it for my fantasy picture. So what I'll do is I'll probably put this video up soon, as soon as I do some video editing, because you know that takes a while as well. Almost takes as much time as the artwork, I've got to say. But yeah, look, I just wanted to say thank you so much for hanging around. We'll probably all go see each other now on Will's stream for sure. I'm sure he's starting soon. But yeah, look, thank you so much. And I will be live streaming this Saturday morning for those who have trouble with times and stuff like that. But until the next time, bye for now.